Judaism doesn't believe in coincidence, so what do you do when something impossible happens right in front of you? One late night after Shabbat, I was sitting with my mom in Big Bear drinking tea in our Airbnb. She looked at a framed print on the wall, just numbers and the words Big Bear, and she asked me, "What does that mean?" I told her, "It's the geolocation. Every place on Earth has its numbers." I wanted to show her an example, and of course, the first place I checked was Jerusalem, thinking maybe a deep, mystical number might pop up, but all we saw was 31 and 35. Nothing special, nothing spiritual. So I said, let's just see where 26 and 26 land. The only place on Earth where 26 North meets 26 East is Egypt. We both froze. Because 26 isn't random, it's the numerical value of the holiest name of God. You see, in Kabbalah, Egypt, also known as Mitzrayim, represents constriction, limitation, spiritual suffocation, and 26 represents revelation, expansion, divine presence breaking through the narrow places. Two opposite energies colliding, exactly like the story of Exodus. So what are the odds? Coincidence? In Judaism, we don't really use that word. Maimonides says everything is guided. Rav Dessler says chance is just a name we give to things we don't understand yet. Maimonides continues and teaches that if something wakes you up spiritually, it was meant for you. So when something grabs your soul, a number, a detail, a tiny flicker of meaning, that experience is already holy. Judaism doesn't ask what is scientifically proven. Judaism asks, did it bring you closer to God? And this did. Because after going through this whole moment, the numbers, the symbolism, the meaning, I looked at my mom and I asked, what are the chances? Let's put this into perspective. We could have sat anywhere else in that Airbnb, the kitchen, the porch, the couch, but we sat right under the one wall in the entire home that had the coordinates on it. We chose this Airbnb out of dozens we looked at, and trust me, my family couldn't decide on an Airbnb. This was a spot we decided to have our tea. She happened to notice that frame. None of this was random. The timing, the place, the moment, all of it lined up so perfectly, so impossibly, that it felt like Hashem was tapping us on the shoulder and saying, wake up. You're not alone. I'm right here. A point on the map, a number in the Torah. God speaks through all of them if you're willing to listen.